It's Kagurabachi time. Alright, but for real, there's this manga going around here called Kagurabachi, and it's kind of taken the entire internet by storm. Some of you may be absolutely confused, somewhat dazed by this peak manga out there, and understandable. That's because you haven't experienced the full Kagura or the Bachi. You need to experience them together to understand the bliss that is this manga. All right, obviously I'm exaggerating here, but it is a manga that's out in Weekly Shonen Jump, illustrated by Takeru Hokazono. The internet has gone absolutely ape crap over this and has given it basically the full Morbius treatment. It is the Morbius of Japan. Although I wouldn't be so cruel to say it is as good as Morbius. It is way better than what Morbius is. The manga itself just features a Chihiro who spends his young days from a famous swordsmith of a father just learning how to forge and become a swordsmith himself. Life is peaceful, but then, you know, flash forward a few months, yearish almost. Suddenly, he's this samurai-wielding, badass 15-year-old, 16-year-old kid that's doing all sorts of crazy shenanigans, ripping people in half with goldfish katana. I shiz you not. He has goldfish come out of his sword and they cut people in half and he goes, Kagurabachi. Yeah, okay, maybe I exaggerate a little bit, but that's kind of funny to picture. As I'm speaking right now, the upcoming release is only about 2 hours away. So yeah, I guess there's something going on, but as I'm saying this, it's only chapter 1. And now it's time to explain where the meme came from. One of the most prolific ones here is this One Piece fan account out here, and I see him everywhere on X. I can't believe it. But Kagurabachi only has 1 chapter, but already has an anime and a game. Is this the next One Piece? And yeah, there's apparently a game and an anime out there, and he's just doing, just pulling it out just like that. It's just one thing, and everyone's just hyping this up to unbelievable lengths, and it only went from here. We have another account here saying One Piece has been dethroned as Kagurabachi becomes the best-selling manga of all time, with over 1 billion copies sold worldwide after only 1 chapter. Number of collected volumes 0, but still selling over 1 billion. I can't believe how many billion freaking manga. It doesn't even have a volume, but it's selling numbers. People are hyping this thing out of no business. I don't even know why this is a trend all of a sudden, but people just wanted to hype this one specific manga. It just gets a little bit crazy. Kagurabachi is one of the best female casts in anime, and here we have Kagurabachi with brown hair, Kagurabachi with blue hair ponytail, Kagurabachi green haired, and okay, and Kagurabachi lighter blue. I don't even know where to begin. Kagurabachi really suppressed My Hero Aka in its final arc. And yeah, here we are. Kagurabachi just surpassing this. This was on the way to being the #1 manga out there. And he's stabbing Deku right there. I can't believe it. He's even more of an edgelord than Deku is now. Chihiro Rukahira, or Kagurabachi mod, is now fully released in King of Fighters. And there he is. Actually Kagurabachiing right now with his katana. People have loved him so much that they have actually made an official skin mod in King of Fighters, and it's beautiful. Actually beautiful. I can't. I guess I kind of understand because it's making me laugh at just how absurd people have fallen in love with this dumb concept. This part in Kagurabachi where Peter Griffin unsheathed his dad's last sword, absolute chills. Holy crap, Lois, I'm Kagurabachi. Yes, he did in fact unsheath that last sword that shoots the goldfish powers out there. And instead of Bankaiing, he says, Kagurabachi. And then he slices a whole room in half. I'm only exaggerating a little bit there. There is a lot of slicing. You mess with the Kagura, you get the Bachi. It's so dumb. There's people out there that probably believe that these are real panels, and yeah, sure, they're real panels. That is kind of how chapter 1 ends. Maybe not the direct translation, but I feel like it's close enough. Some of the words he actually says in dialogue in the actual thing itself is pretty cringe, so honestly, if he said this, it might have actually been improving what was going on. Everyone's favorite line, so every day I start the morning with fresh hatred. I'm not even joking, that is a line. He keeps a scar on his face because he wants to start his day looking in the mirror with some fresh hatred. It goes well with a cup of coffee, don't it? Oh my God, this guy is so edgy. The meme kind of writes itself with what's going on in the manga, but it is doing wonders for the manga itself. This is definitely not bad for the manga. I mean, someone even did this little, every day I start the morning with fresh hatred as he looks himself with a wolf. Oh God, again, dude, the memes, they literally make themselves. It's something else, dude. Dude, they already got the Kagurabachi edits out of Gojo. Oh, dude, oh my God, poor Gojo. I can't believe he met his end that way. He got Kagurabachi'd in chapter 1. Oh my God, he's doing collabs with other manga as we speak. And now he's apparently getting a Fortnite skin before One Piece even has a Fortnite skin. It's chapter 5, season 1 battle pass confirmed. It's insane to me. People actually want this, I would assume. They just want to be Kagurabachi. When are we going to admit that this Kagurabachi panel is more iconic than Super Saiyan? It's got 12K likes here. This is so insane. One of the top comments here is just saying cook, and he's got the Super Saiyan hair on. He's just, I can't. Here is some Japanese posts of people being confused about why Kagurabachi is so popular in the West. Why is the Kagurabachi so popular overseas? And dismemberment and bleeding are commonplace in foreign manga, so I think people like Kagurabachi because they can read it with the same feeling. Dear God. The new Jump series, Kagurabachi, is really interesting. Since it deals with Japanese swords, I'm sure it'll be popular overseas as well. The new Jump series, Kagurabachi, is only had 1 episode, but it's been strangely well received overseas and is even creating a realistic anime image. Japanese sword power is amazing. I feel bad for some of these people who actually think it's getting popular for all of this other stuff out here when it's really just us being idiots and memeing on it like it's Morbius. I mean, it's still good for the manga though. I'm the best founding father. No, I am. And then how does this post have 7K likes plus on it? I cannot believe this. This is insane to me. I mean, maybe this quote's better. I will become the Kagurabachi. Since it's so commonplace and I guess shonen manga, it's like I will be the Naruto, of course, is what he says, the Hokage. I will be the king of the pirates, and I guess the Kagurabachi. Maybe that's what he's striving to become out there. I don't know. And then there's this new Japanese McDonald's commercial out there where the main character actually just looks like the Kagurabachi guy that's been making waves. I mean, it's a wholesome commercial, but it's getting a little bit of controversy here and there. But he actually kind of does look like the Kagurabachi dude. There's Roblox stuff going on. People are saying the new big 3 are officially here. Kagurabachi, and Kagurabachi are carrying Shonen Jump. I'm the best 3 sword style user, and the Kagurabachi just throwing out 3 swords. I don't know what else to say. It's so dumb, but I love it in its own weird capacity. I know like some of you may be saying this is cruel or whatever, but no, this is actually really good for the original creator because it is giving it so much free exposure. More people are curious as to what the heck is going on, and they probably would want to read it. At least most people would probably just overlook Kagurabachi, never give it a second glance. It's only 1 chapter out. All this buzz, all this hype, you know, it's actually getting people to see it. Maybe not for all the correct reasons, but it is giving it exposure, which is good, even if the praise is a little bit sarcastic. Anyway, I don't really have much to say about the Kagurabachi thing. It's just its own kind of weirdness, and that's fine. You guys can make all your memes up about Kagurabachi. Maybe I've said some bad things here. Maybe you guys actually do believe it is the best manga of all time, and you could say how much you love it in the comment section. Praise it, how much better it is than all of modern day Shonen Jump. I don't care. You do what you do. You are your own person, okay? You can Kagurabachi and just take over Goku. I don't care. Well, for now, I just want to say thank you guys so much for my rant about this one specific meme that's been taking over the internet in waves. Just hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Later.